A young man is amazed by a majestic white beast and asks what it is. A man replies that it is the snowfield's lord, nightmare witch Barris. The young man, in utter shock, repeats its name. Half a day ago, the same young man, Xiao, is walking the streets. He looks at his cell phone and sees a message from a coworker. The coworker wants him to print a GIF file once he arrives at the office. Xiao gets so angry that his coworker wants him to print a GIF that he starts screaming in anger. He gets so distracted by the message that he does not realize a shark display is falling above him. It hits Xiao's head so hard, his head sprays blood. While he complains about the pain, he goes unconscious in no time. The onlookers near him saw his body, and they started to call for help. Meanwhile, in the depths of space, a crack in space and time appears. Near the crack is Xiao's unconscious body, floating in space with his cell phone. As Xiao's cell phone reads almost out of power, a mysterious voice says that he has discovered the corrector. A godlike beast made of stars appears in front of the boy. The creature goes near the boy and does something magical to his phone. The beast places the phone on the boy's chest and just looks at him. Suddenly, the cosmic crack glows chaotically. It sucks both the beast and Xiao into its glowing portal. In the snowy mountains, the same dimensional crack appears. The crack spits out both the beast and the unconscious Xiao, leaving them in a snowstorm. In the same region is the Snowfield Disaster Relief Command Center. In the building, a man looks at monitors as he sees giant centipedes in the video feed. He reports to a Lord Zuo that the snowfield's northern part has high and abnormal energy readings. Zuo replies to the man that they should immediately send a battle team over to the location of the anomaly. Meanwhile, a pack of dire wolves is nearing Xiao's unconscious body. The spiritual beast guards the boy against the pack. Suddenly, the spiritual beast transforms into a dire wolf in front of the pack. The pack gets so scared at the transformation that they run away. The disaster relief team has arrived at the location, and the captain orders the men to search for victims. Their rescue dogs lead the team to Xiao. They perform first aid on Xiao and report that he is still alive and ready to wake up soon. One of the men even comments that he is lucky he did not get eaten by the centipedes. They see the dire wolf, recognizing it as the boy's contract spirit beast and protector. Xiao wakes up with his whole body in pain. He looks at the snowy surroundings and wonders if he was transmigrated. Suddenly, his head is overflowing with memories of tragedies, including his parents' deaths, the dimensional crack, and giant centipedes. Xiao wonders if the memories are his. Thinking that he is in some sort of video game, he screams for instructions. The relief team that sees Xiao screaming wonders if he has hit his head. One of the men in the relief team looks at his equipment and reports having found out Xiao's identity. His equipment tells him that Xiao is a famous top student at Isefield University, so he decides they should protect him. With Xiao found along with other victims, the men confirm their mission is complete. One of the men asks Xiao how he survived the centipedes, but Xiao gets distracted by a creature behind the man to answer. It is revealed that this is the same event as at the beginning, as the creature he sees is Nightmare Witch Barris. The relief team assures Xiao that Barris will not harm them. They put Xiao under transportation and tell him they will take him to Linjian City. In a room, Xiao is still in pain even as his body is now wrapped in bandages. He looks at his wallet and sees there is nothing in it except for an Isefield University student identity card that somehow has his picture on it. Xiao was not too surprised since one of his new memories tells of a famous school on the northern side. The news report on TV says there are giant centipedes that escaped on Snowfield's northern deep side, but were eliminated by the night tour group. Xiao recognizes the report from his new memories. The news report continues that a mysterious man, Chief Ryu, arrives at the scene riding on Bear's giant head. Xiao then remembers from his new memory that this new world where he is has a profession called Spirit Tamer. The human tamers can form contracts with this world's spirit beasts and tame them to fight and do other activities. Xiao gets excited about the idea of being a spirit tamer. Out of nowhere, a computer voice speaks, saying confirmed corrector identity. Xiao recognizes it as the same voice he heard from outer space and accuses the dire wolf of speaking. Xiao's cell phone falls out of his pocket, and he realizes it is the phone speaking. Xiao picks up the phone and sees it has a new mysterious control interface. The phone shows a list of Xiao's stats and abilities as if he is a character from a video game. Xiao gets so excited that he proclaims that he will be this new world's god. As the phone instructs, he uses his good hand skill of patting the dire wolf to transfer his soul energy to it. Once he has done that, Xiao sees a vision of outer space, and the phone congratulates him for a successful mission. His reward is a new camera function. Xiao looks at his stats on the phone and sees that he is now a 1-star spirit tamer. He tries out the new camera function on the dire wolf, and the phone shows Xiao the dog's true space beast form. Xiao asks the dog if it has acknowledged him as his tamer, so the dog starts barking. Xiao gets so annoyed by the dog's barking that he smacks it on the head to stop. Xiao realized he understands the dog's barking, and so knows the space beast is as lost as he is. Xiao does not know how to send the dog back to his home, but as its new tamer, he is determined to help it. The dog is so happy it licks Xiao. Xiao tries good hand on the dog over and over to increase its skill more. Xiao notes that his memory says that spirit beasts have skill levels too, and that he can't believe he can simply use good hand to increase it. He is amazed that the dog is a high-quality spirit beast, despite looking so normal. Suddenly, Xiao's soul energy stat goes to 0 after using good hand too much, and falls to sleep. His space beast barks at his unconscious master. Meanwhile in the snow, Chief Ryu riding on a yet unnamed spirit beast is nearing the dimensional crack. Accompanying them is Nightmare Witch Barris. Barris can feel that there is something bad being born deep inside the crack. Chief Ryu looks deep into the crack and sees that there is organic life slowly growing. The cracks start getting bigger. The life form, now fully a demonic humanoid, sticks out of the hole of the crack, showing a mischievous smile. Xiao and his spirit beast, E, are walking the floors of Icefield University. Xiao receives an alert on his cell phone that his new mission is to level up his contracted spirit beast. Xiao sees that the control panel of the cell phone has changed again with more features, including how to evolve his spirit beast. He wants to know what the evolution material Void Crystal is. At the same time, he remembers being unconscious after using up his soul energy and wonders why. Suddenly, a girl named Yoon, with her spirit beast on her shoulders, appears to ask what Xiao is doing. From the memory he received, Xiao knows that Yu is his childhood friend in this new world. Being suspicious that Xiao is hiding his phone from her, Yoon steals it. Instead of the control panel, Yoon sees a picture of E and accuses Xiao of being an animal pervert. In a panic, Xiao shows off his new dire wolf, E deep inside. Xiao is relieved that it seems he is the only one who can see the control panel from his phone. Yu asks if Xiao is alright since she heard he ended up in a snowfield with a dimensional crack a few days ago. Xiao says he is fine, thanks to E who chased away any danger when he was in the snow. Yu notes how Xiao can just laugh it off. While Yu's attention is on E, Xiao has an idea. Xiao asks if he can take a picture of Yu's spirit beast, Rong. The camera feature reveals Rong's stats, including that it is a 4-star beast called the Snow Knight Star Fox. When Xiao shows Yu his cell phone, it shows Rang Rang in embarrassing poses instead of the usual system control panel. The panicked and embarrassed Yu tells Xiao to delete the pictures. As Yu cools off, she asks Xiao what he is up to. Xiao tells her that he wants to know how to make E a 2-star beast. Yu is perplexed since Xiao once told her he would never be a tamer. What confuses Yu more is why Xiao would make a contract with a dire wolf when barely any tamer would. She tells Xiao that a snow dire wolf's personality is not suitable for contracts and has a low soul energy limit. Yu still encourages Xiao, since snow dire wolves can awaken a strong companion beast skill. Xiao asks what a companion beast skill is. Yu explains that it is a skill that can only occur on contracted spirit beasts, and that uses a portion of the tamer's soul energy. A star fox like Rong has the chance to obtain the companion skill of Snow Dance, which enables it to move fast in the snow. For a new tamer like Xiao, with weak soul energy, his spirit beast needs to be of high quality to attain companion skill. However, using it a few times means the tamer will get exhausted and faint. Yao compares soul energy to mana points in gaming. Xiao asks how to grow his soul energy. Yu answers that it grows as the beast spirit gains more experience. She also heard that there are treasures and items to increase a tamer's soul energy, although they are hard to get. Xiao then asks if the limit of the beast's soul energy is the same as that of its tamer. Yu notes that a spirit beast's soul energy depends on its race and level. With more experience, a beast's soul energy will increase. Yu also notes the big difference in strength between a spirit beast with a high soul energy limit and one with a low soul energy limit. She continues to explain that there are also spirit beasts that are born with a high energy limit, noting Nightmare Witch Barris as one. Xiao takes notes throughout the explanation. Deep down, Xiao wonders if his skill of increasing his spirit beast's soul energy with good hand is a bug. Since Xiao wants E to turn into a 2-star beast, Yu proposes that Rong and E have a sparring match. Xiao complains that Yu's Star Fox's level is too high for them to fight. Secretly, Xiao is excited that fighting with a 4-star beast means he will gain a lot of experience points. Yu tells Xiao she will go easy on him and tells Rong to start the fight. Yu analyzes the battle, thinking her Star Fox is fast and agile but weak in endurance. Yu reminds herself that even though Rong's level is higher, It cannot handle too many hits from a snow dire wolf's tear claw. Yu commands Rong to use snow burst to block Yi's vision. Suddenly, snowy winds come out of Rong that Yi cannot see clearly. Xiao tells Yi to use ice breath on the foggy snow to reveal Rong's position. Yi uses ice breath, but it did nothing to the fog. In turn, Rong hits Yi with a move too fast for the eye to see. Yu then tells Rong to use snow burst again. Xiao orders Yi to counter with tear claw. However, Yi cannot do anything about the snowstorm winds. Yi is becoming frustrated that it is about to reveal its true power and godly form. Xiao realizes what is happening, so he hugs Yi and admits defeat. Deep down, Xiao does not want Yi to reveal its true form. Yu brags at how strong Rong is, while Yi keeps barking at the cocky-looking star fox. Yi is so mad at losing, it will not stop barking. For a second, the dog stops, only to start barking again immediately after. Xiao looks at his control panel and sees that Yi have so many skills yet to be unlocked. He ponders that he needs to make Yi a 2-star beast quick, while also wondering what corrector really means. In the first-year Class 2 classroom of Icefield University, the teacher greets his new students. He introduces himself as the student's head teacher, Wang. He also informs the students that the dungeon that appeared north of Snowfield will be where freshmen will have their obligatory military training. The students chatter among themselves, with many having differing opinions about whether there are monsters in the area. Xiao himself just hates that he still needs to go through military training despite being in a new world. Wang assures the students that the area has been cleared, with only low-level beasts left for training. The training will begin in 1 week, and Wang tells the students to form their 3-person groups to get ready for it. Xiao gets excited, thinking that a group means finding strong people. He asks Yu to join him, and she joins with no trouble. Yu tells Xiao they need another group member, and Xiao quickly tries to recruit. He asks one classmate to join his team, and that classmate shows Xiao his 2-star ice snake. Xiao, in turn, shows his snow dire wolf with pride. The moment the classmate sees a low-level dire wolf, he makes an excuse not to join. Xiao is frustrated but moves on. Xiao invites another classmate to be a teammate, but that classmate will not join him either. It is now that Xiao realizes that no one wants to pair up with him because his spirit beast is weak. He goes to so many people, but none of them want to be teammates with him. While Xiao is sulking that no one wants to join him, he hears a classmate say that anyone who made a contract with a low-class snow dire wolf is stupid. Xiao gets angry and confronts the guy. The guy just pretends he is not talking about Xiao and apologizes if he got offended. Xiao leaves it be and walks away. Meanwhile, a classmate is asking Yu to pair up with him, only for Yu to tell him he already has a team. Xiao sits next to Yu, disappointed that no one wants to team up with him. Yu tells Xiao that this would obviously happen since he has a snow dire wolf. Meanwhile, a person named Lu Liang is being courted by multiple classmates to join their teams. Lu Liang rejects everyone's invitation since he already has a team. The same classmate who called Xiao stupid for his dire wolf eyes Lu Liang, and seems annoyed. Meanwhile, Xiao is at his desk, thinking people will regret rejecting his offer once he unlocks Yi's speed absorb skill. He asks Yu if there is any suitable place where newbie tamers can train. Yu replies that she and Rong trained in Tame Hall for 2 months until Rong became a 4-star beast. If Yu knew Xiao wanted to be a tamer, she would have asked him to train with her there. Yu comments that Tame Hall is free for orphans like them. Yu says that if Xiao wants Yi to become a 2-star, then 1 week in the hall would be enough. Xiao wants to go to Tame Hall the next day. Yi suddenly barks in Xiao's ear, much to his annoyance. Xiao gets mad at Yi, so Yi gets angry in return.